Hey, Dodgers fans. We're diving into some of the most exciting updates of the offseason, and this one is definitely going to get you talking. The MLB free agency scene is heating up, and the Los Angeles Dodgers are once again in the spotlight. This year, there's a particular focus on the top-tier players who could make a huge difference in the Dodgers lineup, and one name that keeps coming up is Kyle Tucker. According to multiple reports and analyses, Tucker is not only a standout talent, but also someone who could fit perfectly into the Dodgers' plans as they aim for another championship run. The conversation around him is fascinating, especially when you look at what he accomplished last season despite some serious hurdles. Kyle Tucker is widely regarded as one of the premier outfielders in Major League Baseball, and his skill set matches several of the Dodgers' needs as they prepare for the 2026 season. He brings power, speed, and consistency to the plate, and his overall presence on the field is a big reason why the Dodgers are being linked to him so heavily. Even with an injury that limited part of his season, his numbers remain impressive. He finished the year with a batting average of 266, an on-base percentage of 377, and a slugging percentage of 464. Add in 22 home runs, 73 runs batted in, 25 stolen bases, and a WAR of 4.5. And it's clear that he is still a significant offensive contributor. The Dodgers are always looking to maintain a competitive edge, and bringing in someone like Tucker could be the key to keeping their outfield strong while ensuring balance throughout the lineup. It's also worth noting that Tucker is only entering his age 29 season, which means he has several years of prime performance ahead. For a team managing the transition between seasoned veterans and emerging stars, a player like Tucker represents an opportunity to reinforce the squad without immediately relying on rookies to fill crucial gaps. One of the intriguing aspects of Tucker's profile is how he played through an injury that affected his production during the back half of last season. He experienced a drop in his batting average and had a stretch where his home run slowed down, but those setbacks were largely situational. The underlying talent and his ability to perform consistently make him a strong candidate for the Dodgers' plans, particularly if he can stay healthy throughout the season. Comparisons to other high-profile players are inevitable, but Tucker's track record shows a combination of skill, resilience, and adaptability that makes him stand out. The Dodgers have a history of taking calculated risks with free agents, and in this case, the potential upside of acquiring Tucker could outweigh the concerns. From a strategic standpoint, adding an outfielder with his range and power aligns with the Dodgers' goal of repeating as champions, and it also offers flexibility in how they manage the rest of the roster. Another factor that makes Tucker appealing is his ability to maintain a low strikeout rate while still delivering power at the plate. With 500 at-bats last season and only 88 strikeouts, he demonstrates discipline and consistency, qualities that are highly valued in a lineup that wants to maximize run production. Even though his last season was interrupted, the stats suggest that a fully healthy Tucker could be one of the top performers in the league, making him an attractive option for the Dodgers. Beyond the numbers, there's also the narrative of the team's current roster and the evolving needs in key positions. Some veteran players are approaching the later stages of their careers, and younger players are stepping up, but there's always a balance to be struck between experience and emerging talent. In this context, Tucker represents a bridge, a player who is seasoned enough to handle pressure situations but still young enough to be a cornerstone for the future. Evaluating the potential risks, the main concern revolves around his previous injury. While it affected part of his season, there's little reason to believe it will be a long-term issue. Modern training, medical staff, and rehabilitation programs have advanced significantly, and Tucker's dedication to his performance makes it likely that he can return fully healthy and productive. The Dodgers have the infrastructure to support this, and the environment in Los Angeles, with favorable conditions for hitters, could help maximize his performance. Considering contract logistics, it's expected that acquiring someone of Tucker's caliber would require a significant investment. Reports suggest that top free agents like him could command contracts in the $400 million range or higher, but the Dodgers have historically been willing to spend strategically to strengthen the roster. There's also the consideration of upcoming changes in the collective bargaining agreement. While new rules could affect future spending, Signing a player now ensures that the team can integrate him without being constrained by adjustments to the luxury tax or other financial restrictions. It's a move that combines immediate impact with long-term planning, allowing the Dodgers to lock in talent before potential limitations are enforced. From a performance perspective, Kyle Tucker has consistently shown that he can contribute across multiple facets of the game. His combination of power, speed, and on-base ability makes him a dynamic presence. Whether it's driving in key runs, stealing bases, or providing reliable defense in the outfield, he adds value that extends beyond just his batting statistics. For the Dodgers, this versatility is exactly what's needed to sustain a competitive edge over the course of a grueling Major League Baseball season. The comparisons to other players, such as those who signed massive contracts but struggled with injuries, serve as cautionary tales, but Tucker's profile suggests that he has both the talent and the resilience to avoid similar pitfalls. He has proven that he can handle pressure and adversity, and that makes him a much more secure investment. In addition to his performance metrics, there's the intangible aspect of clubhouse presence and leadership. A player like Tucker can set an example for younger teammates, maintain morale, and contribute to a positive culture within the team. The Dodgers organization places high value on these qualities, understanding that success in the regular season and postseason alike often depends on team cohesion and mentality. Overall, the conversation around Kyle Tucker and the Dodgers is centered on opportunity, fit, and potential. There's a clear alignment between what the Dodgers need in the outfield and what Tucker offers in terms of performance, age, and future growth. Even considering financial factors and injury history, the potential rewards make him a highly compelling candidate for the team's next move in free agency. As the offseason continues to unfold, the Dodgers will have to make critical decisions, balancing immediate needs with long-term planning, and Kyle Tucker sits at the intersection of both. His addition could redefine the lineup, provide depth, and enhance the team's chances of not just competing, but dominating in the upcoming season. The energy around this possibility has fans buzzing, analysts debating, and the broader MLB community watching closely. It is rare to find a player who brings such a comprehensive mix of talent, durability, and strategic fit, and that makes this particular free agency story one of the most interesting to follow. With all these factors considered, the Dodgers are in a strong position to make a move that could have ripple effects throughout the league, reshaping matchups, influencing pitching strategies, and setting the stage for another thrilling season of baseball action. Now, when we dig deeper into the potential impact of Kyle Tucker joining the Dodgers, it's impossible not to get excited about the possibilities. Imagine a player who can cover ground in the outfield with remarkable speed, hit for power consistently, and provide steady on-base production while still keeping his strikeouts under control. That combination alone elevates a lineup, giving the Dodgers flexibility in constructing batting orders, adjusting to pitcher matchups, and maintaining offensive momentum throughout long stretches of the season. And let's be honest, Los Angeles is a market that rewards players like Tucker not just for raw stats, but for consistency and flair on the field. His presence could energize fans, create dynamic game situations, and even change the way opposing teams plan their pitching rotations. Looking at his career trajectory, it's clear that Tucker is not just a one-season wonder. Over the years, he has developed a keen understanding of situational hitting, patience at the plate, and the kind of field awareness that allows him to make game-changing plays. Those are the traits that make him more than just a stat line. They make him a cornerstone player who can impact the outcome of close games, provide leadership in the locker room, and mentor younger players who are stepping into more prominent roles. Another key factor to consider is his age. At 29, he is entering a period where many players hit their prime, combining physical ability with game experience. That timing is critical for a team like the Dodgers, which is managing both seasoned veterans and rising stars. Tucker offers a perfect blend of youth and experience, ensuring that the team can rely on him for consistent production while also planning for the next wave of talent to emerge. From a strategic perspective, integrating Tucker into the lineup opens up new possibilities for rotation in the outfield and flexibility in matchups against tough pitchers. His left-handed power, combined with his ability to steal bases, creates a dual threat that is difficult for any opposing team to neutralize. That kind of versatility is invaluable over a 162-game season, where adjustments and adaptability often separate playoff contenders from those who fall short. Financially, there are considerations, of course. Landing a player of Tucker's caliber is not going to come cheap. A multi-year contract worth hundreds of millions is likely, and that naturally raises questions about payroll management, luxury tax implications, and long-term team planning. But the Dodgers have shown historically that they are willing to invest wisely in proven talent, and Tucker's potential to contribute at an elite level makes that investment justifiable. When you think about it, signing a player like Tucker isn't just a short-term move. It's a calculated decision to maintain competitiveness while hedging against future uncertainties in the roster. Injuries, player retirements, and performance dips are all part of baseball, and having a player who can reliably produce in multiple areas of the game offers a layer of security that money alone cannot buy. Beyond the individual statistics, the Dodgers' decision to pursue Tucker could send a strong signal to the league that they are committed to contending at the highest level, willing to make aggressive moves to secure top talent, and prepared to reinforce their roster in a way that balances immediate needs with long-term stability. It also affects the dynamic of the entire free agency market. Other teams will have to respond, potentially reshaping their own strategies, spending plans, and negotiations. The ripple effect of adding a player of Tucker's caliber can be profound, influencing lineups, draft decisions, and even trade considerations across the league. There's also the mental edge that comes with acquiring a high-impact player. The confidence that the team and fans gain, the boost in morale, and the sense of momentum that carries into spring training cannot be underestimated. In baseball, psychological factors often manifest in performance, and having someone like Tucker in the lineup can lift the overall energy of the clubhouse, inspire younger players to elevate their game, and create a culture of winning that sustains itself over the long season. We also have to consider his resilience. Despite suffering an injury that impacted the latter half of his previous season, he maintained a competitive level of play, demonstrating toughness and determination. That kind of mentality is exactly what a team needs when facing the grind of a full MLB season, back-to-back series, and high-pressure playoff scenarios. Resilience on and off the field translates into wins, and for the Dodgers, that's invaluable. Another angle to examine is his adaptability. Tucker has shown the ability to adjust to pitchers, change his approach when necessary, and respond to defensive shifts effectively. In a league where advanced analytics are increasingly influencing defensive alignments and pitch selection, a player who can adapt quickly maintains his value and even enhances team performance. Combine that with the favorable hitting conditions in Los Angeles, the supportive coaching staff, and the experienced teammates surrounding him, and it's easy to see how he could thrive in this environment. But before we move forward, don't forget to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest news about the Los Angeles Dodgers. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the news, so drop a comment below. In a move that has sent shockwaves through the baseball world, whispers are circulating that CODY Bellinger, the former National League MVP and one of the most electrifying talents in recent years, could be making an unexpected return to the Los Angeles Dodgers. While nothing has been officially confirmed, sources close to the team suggest that a surprise contract is on the table, sparking a frenzy among fans and pundits alike. Bellinger, who has spent the past seasons navigating ups and downs with injuries and fluctuating performance, seemed an unlikely candidate for a blockbuster reunion. Yet, insiders hint that the Dodgers front office has been quietly working behind the scenes, determined to bolster their lineup with the familiar power and defensive prowess that Bellinger brought during his prime years. Speculation is mounting that the deal, while not officially disclosed, could be structured as a low-risk, high-reward contract, allowing the team flexibility while giving Bellinger a platform to re-establish himself as one of the league's premier talents. The buzz started when fans noticed subtle changes in social media activity and cryptic comments from Dodgers executives, fueling the rumor mill. Analysts are already debating the potential impact. Could Bellinger's return give the Dodgers a much-needed boost in the outfield? How would this move affect their roster strategy for the upcoming season? While the numbers haven't been finalized, there is no denying that the mere possibility of his comeback has injected a surge of excitement into the fan base. Historically, Bellinger's tenure with Los Angeles has been marked by highlight reel home runs, Gold Glove caliber defense, and moments of sheer dominance in the postseason. A return, especially under the radar, would be one of the most talked about moves in recent MLB history. Sources suggest that if negotiations proceed smoothly, an official announcement could come at any moment, leaving fans glued to their feeds, hoping for confirmation. For now, the city of Los Angeles is buzzing with anticipation. Baseball insiders are describing the situation as a perfect storm. A talented player seeking redemption, a team hungry for depth, and a market that thrives on headline-grabbing stories. If the rumor proves true, CODY Bellinger's surprise return could rewrite the Dodgers' narrative and give the upcoming season a jolt of unpredictability. The question on everyone's lips: are the Dodgers about to reclaim a familiar hero, or is this just another tantalizing tease in a long line of off-season drama? Only time, and perhaps a press conference, will tell. That's all for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay up to date with exclusive news about the Los Angeles Dodgers, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We always appreciate your comments and feedback. See you in the next video.